Movies suck. There you go. I said it for you. You probably even said it today.
Those movies suck.
In fact, you complained a billion, a million, a trillion times while you were scrolling and looking at 200 movie titles that you have never even seen before in your life. So you've got like about 12 streaming apps that you pay for, all together add up to maybe half your rent, and you still got nothing to watch. How did I go from someone who couldn't go to sleep, without watching or rewatching a movie with actors, with a plot, with music, anything to refuel my late night imaginary scenarios before I went to bed, to someone who'd rather watch a 10 to 20 minute video of someone on YouTube complaining about movies being bad these days. Honestly, these days I'd rather watch those Chinese short drama videos.
The billionaire CEO was strangely allergic to women.
It's either that or these weird AI cat videos that I've watched once out of curiosity, and then TikTok was like, yeah, this is what she wants to watch for the rest of her life.
Sit up and look at the TV.
But still, somehow, I would sit there through 30 minutes or an hour of these two type of content than rather watch a high-budget Disney remake. While thinking about it, I came up with some general reasons why I think movies don't interest me anymore. I think I'm going to share them with you, and you let me know if it's the same for you or, something is wrong with me. Reason number one. These days is a competition between originality versus franchise. Guess who's winning? So once upon a time, studios took risks, We got original stories. Sure, most of them were weird, Most of them were bad, but they were different. They were original. They sparked curiosity. They sparked imagination, But nowadays, it's just reboots and remakes and reimagining of movies or things that we've already seen 1,000 times before. I don't watch movies anymore because they all feel the same. I promise you, you can tell me a title of any movie, a movie that's coming out next year, and I promise you, I can most likely guess what is going to happen in that movie. In fact, it has happened. Like, take a look at Shrek.
Why me?
It got postponed or delayed, I think, to 2-3 years because everybody could guess the plot. Everybody knew what the plot is gonna be. So why are we getting the same movies over and over again? Like, I'm tired of it. Yes, we've already seen that the rich boy can't fall in love with a poor girl. We've seen it already. And changing it to be a rich girl falling in love with a poor boy, it's already been done before. We've seen it already. It doesn't make it any better. And no, I don't care how much Cinderellas you bring out. And I don't care whether she's now an aspiring actor, aspiring fashion designer, aspiring, girl boss. That's not a remake. That is a fan fiction with a high budget that literally nobody asked for. Another reason why I think I might not enjoy movies as much as before is mostly because of the internet.
What did I do to you?
Many a times it has happened where I didn't even watch a movie or I didn't even start a movie because the whole internet says it's terrible. The whole internet is mad for something small. Like, people were mad that Little Mermaid was a cartoon, basically, fiction. People were mad that she was black.
Now that it could never work between us, as much as we wanted to, it could never be! Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black!
And then it's the YouTube reviews. When I come across a video that's like, I watched this for you, so you didn't have to, and then I click on it, it was like, okay, yeah, I don't have to watch this movie now because this person watched it for me, this kind person. And then suddenly, everything they have to say is negative. Naturally, I'm going to get a negative view of this movie and I'm not gonna feel like watching it. Our standards for movies have completely changed. Okay, on one hand they change because our requirements are different now. We've seen everything. We want new things. We want better CGI. So we expect these great things, on one hand. And then the other hand is like our standards are like, as long as she or he is hot enough to be edited on TikTok, that is talent right there. And that's why I guess that for some point at time, the influencers who had no talent in acting, or maybe no experience in acting rather, were becoming actors.
Talking to them about how I'm going to delete my Instagram, and they're like, just so you know, when I'm casting a movie with some producers, they hand me a sheet with the amount of collective followers I have to get of the cast that I cast. So if you delete your Instagram and I lose those followers, understand that these are the kinds of people that I need to cast around you.
Yeah, so our standards have changed, sometimes for the better, sometimes for worse, okay? We don't have the attention span. If Harry Potter came out today, we wouldn't have the attention span to watch the full movie. Let's be honest with ourselves. We'd put a movie on and then we'd scroll for 1 hour watching short TikToks instead of watching the short movie. Think about what that's going to look like in the future, okay? For our future, we're going to go to the theaters just to watch like maybe AI-generated videos that are 30 minutes or AI-generated movies that are just 30 minutes long.
I'm about to jump from this diving board, but I'm scared I'll cause another tsunami. Right, here we go.
Like the movies that you crossed out and say you're not going to watch because they are bad or terrible, even though you never watched the full movie, I guarantee that most people are going to go and go back and find those movies because at least they were human written and make some sort of sense. These are the reasons why I think I'm not interested in movies anymore as much as I were before, with the countless remakes, the reuse of the same stories, the reboots of franchise over and over and over again, even though the plot may not make sense, but as long as it has this brand name, people are gonna watch it, and so the companies are gonna make it. My short attention span, that's my fault, and their fault is like listening to the opinions of others on a movie without actually watching it for myself, and deciding whether I like it or not, because I'm too scared that if I like a movie that other people don't like it, then I don't know, I'm not cool anymore. Let me know what you think. Do you agree, or you have a whole other list that you'd like to share of why you don't like movies anymore, or you disagree with something that I said? You feel like movies were, we pay for these taxes, so we deserve better CGI movies or something like that. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will maybe see you, maybe not. I don't know. Depends how much work you put in. Yeah, depends how much work you put in this channel. Okay, with subscribing and liking, yeah, then you're gonna see me again. And then you're thinking like, who the hell are even you? Why would I want to? You wanna see me again? You wanna?